All right, the lovely morning sunrise. We've been out here for, or at least I've been here for a little bit. And by a little bit, I've been up by a little bit. We are at the lovely Goodwill bins. So it's another day, it's a cold day. I think last year I actually came here every single week up until flea market season, or at least every other week. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully find some treasure. This is pay per pound. If you guys are new to the channel, new to this video. Yeah, you pay per pound, you get whatever you want. And I think the pound, I think it's like $1.50 or $1.60 a pound. So that's how you pay. You don't pay per individual item unless it's marked in a certain way, like it's a very heavy item. Then you might be able to pay per item. But other than that, let's make it a fun one. Try to find some treasure. Let's do it. This might be broken stuff. Maybe not. Colonial stuff. Gotta grab this. This looks like a nice little Smalls. Is that made in Japan or in Narco, Japan? So I'll show you a little bit later what this stuff is. It's just a little teapot and whatnot. Probably doesn't even cost 10 cents. There's a lot of coffee cups here. I don't really know a whole lot of coffee cups, but I know it's a whole market, an odd market of doing. Like lots of coffee cups. Grab this. Gotta find a cart as well. Or is this like bell? No, it's not the move. Put that back. Got a Budweiser Stein up there. A Norman Rockwell. Used oil filter. The smell of mold is incredible right now. Oh, what is this? That's kind of cool. It's a, I don't know if that will fix up. Gotta be gold at the bottom here somewhere. Where is it? Having flashbacks the last time. Someone the other day found a whole stack of Nintendo games here. I'm not seeing anything even close to that. It's so random with what shows up. Half the stuff is stuff that didn't sell, or half the stuff that they didn't even put out on a table. Got chest protector. Alright, when they bring out new bins, it gets very, very hectic. I didn't really even find much out of all those bins they just brought out. I mean, I got a t-shirt here, it's a new one. I got this camel light, or clock. Still have this. Looks like they have some silver plate over here, so I might grab that. Maybe it's even sterling. No, it's Tudor plate. Yeah, it looks like it's all Tudor plate. Great for crafting. These sell extremely well on Etsy. Silver plate does. Really want the forks. The spoons are kind of eh. The knives are kind of eh. A lot of the knives also aren't silver plate. Or at least they're steel on the knife part, not on the handle. Don't know why it's done that way, but it is. Oh, got some more hiding down here. Sure, those will fall away. It's like the put back section, I guess. Computer games, big box computer games. Not very big boxy. They literally have everything and everything that's been donated. I mean, someone out there donated bread and butter pickle jars, probably from like 2019. This is for like coffee beans. Someone donated all this. Kind of like the box. It's a nice flat. Look at these things. Nutmeg. There's no label on it. Just like pickle jars, like why? And peaches from Costco. Interesting. What was this? Camp Cadet Golf Classic. Looks like something for the Marines. Oh. Any Oklahoma fans out there? Somehow this arrived in Pennsylvania. Oh, it's cracked. Huge crack there. This is great. I'm not gonna get this, but it's really made me laugh. I don't know. Should I get this? I mean, this is so stupid, but it's kind of great. I'll hold on to it. What am I going to do with that? It does make me laugh. It's something. Maybe I'll throw it in the warehouse. Kind of run out of wall space. What's up with these sayings, man? I'm so far behind. I thought I was first. Actually a really nice frame. There's a lot of good stuff in this one bin. I'm not going to get this though, but 1951. It's a nice frame. More air filters.
¿Ya pusiste tu tarjeta de crédito? Sí. Ok. Mírala, debí abrir. Pero que no puedo entrar y ahora entonces. Aquí es.
Berkeley.
No, pero yo no quiero entrar en
I always said, so Penn State's local here because we live in Pennsylvania, but I always say I should have started an eBay store or an Etsy store of doing nothing but Penn State stuff. Everything new, old. I think you can find enough stuff here where you can probably make close to a living on it. It's the amount of college apparel for Pennsylvania State University is just insanity. I'll grab that. Yeah, alright, heading out of here, and I had to say, speaking of Penn State stuff, another Penn State item. Alrighty, so I got my goose. Got my goose. I feel like my pants are falling down. Pants are not falling down. Got my goose, got other things. Another fun trip. It's always a blast to come here. Rumors are, apparently, I heard from one person on YouTube, there should be one opening up, one of these outlets by me. So I want to take this drive. It's a fun trip. It's a fun drive, but it's also a fun experience. Doing something a little bit different. Goodwill bins, score, success, another one in the books. All right, decided to stop off at Fetsy's Flea Market. They have a lot of this must be like one of the big time collectors because he's got all Pyrex, glass big, all this stuff up here if you're into this kind of stuff. $22. I don't think this one has any $35 for one dish. I don't think this one has any promotional going on. It's got all the Guardian cast aluminum, whole collection of that. Wow, that's a lot. If you need a piece, it's probably here. I'll show you a little bit of what's here at this flea market. That thing's kind of loud. Seems to be more of a collector's booth. False crap on the bottom. Beanie Babies. These guys aren't going to come back in style. Don't know. Gotta say, there's a lot of bottles in this place. A lot of this stuff is Boyertown, which is local to here, which I think is interesting because I see a lot of stuff that's local to myself. One thing I also noticed, like these things that say 50% off, they're the ones that really get me into the booth. Maybe it's because I'm kind of frugal. Always looking for a deal. I think that's kind of my whole thing whenever I do any of this. It's not necessarily about, you know, collecting it. I'm always looking for a deal. Whatever it might be. Do I really need it? No, probably not. But I think treasure hunting's kind of the fun thing about it. I thought this said STOCKERTOWN. I was like, I've never seen a STOCKERTOWN. Black Cat Stove Enamel, Buffalo, New York. Stove Enamel. I think I want to get this. Let's see if I find anything else. This booth had knockoff Supreme last time I was here. It had knockoff Supreme like satchel bag. And I don't see it this time. There, I would say box over there, $40. One below it's $60. One thing you'll notice of a lot of antique malls are everything's pretty much priced at retail, because if it wasn't, somebody would just go in here and just like scoop up everything. So some interesting items here and there. That's really cool. Kind of glass bank almost. Like an elephant or a pig. Parrot looking cool as always. Alright, so I got my Black Cat stove enamel here at Fetsy's Flea Market. Only 50 cents for this bottle. It'll probably clean up pretty nice. It looks like it has like some paint on it, or that's what it looks like. Looks like paint. I don't know if I'll be able to get out that cloudiness, but 50 cents for a embossed bottle. I mean, come on, you know? Yeah, so I mean, I'll definitely stop by here again in the future. The only thing is, I think they're only open like 3 days a week, so today is one of the days that they're open. All right, so made it back. I did buy that goose thing. I thought it was just too funny to pass up. I don't know why. It was $9.99 somewhere. I don't know where. It looks like it's mass produced. I got this. I guess it's a rugby jersey made by New Balance. I really don't find a lot of New Balance jerseys. I feel like that's one of those things that if you find it, it's probably been like worn by an actual team. It's not really like I mean, it's a well-known brand, but usually you find a lot of Nike, Adidas, you know, that kind of gear. Not really New Balance. Did pick up one Pendleton shirt. Thought this was kind of nice. Nice older Pendleton. This one quilt. I don't know what it is. If it's just, I don't know what you'd even call that. It's not an actual quilt. It's just like a quilt piece. Not really a whole lot to it. Got this one shirt. It is new. Roger Waters. It's a tour t-shirt from 2017. The stupid thing about all these tour stuff is I know in 25, 30 years, all this stuff is going to be worth money. It's something that, like, I think music and video games or toys always seem to hold their value. If we look at it, like toys, when I remember growing up in the 90s, whenever I used to go to a flea market with my parents, we always used to joke like, oh, those toys aren't worth anything. Those are from the 90s. Those are from the 80s. Nowadays, a lot of toys from the 90s and 80s, aside from like Fisher-Price and stuff, but action figures, everything, all has a value to it. So back then, you know, it was sold like a whole box for $1. You get 8 or 10 action figures for $1. Nowadays, you can get $1, $2 each, and if you still have them sealed, be worth a ton of money. So music and toys, especially even apparel related, I think will always hold its value. Like I said, I did get some silver plate. I got this Was it a Broche? Definitely butchered the name. I can't read this stuff out. That's in there. I did get that that fishing reel as well. Thought that was kind of neat. My friend Armin, this was on a sweater that he picked up, and I wanted to see the sweater. So he threw the sweater to me because he didn't want it anymore. He's like, oh, it doesn't have a name on it for the sweater. And then I saw it had this pin on it. And I thought that was kind of nice. I know Blue Bus Dave hasn't been posting a lot, but you know, I used to always buy these, and kind of grew on me. I don't have like a collection of this. I don't collect these. I don't really know anything about these. I just know he always picked them up, and he did very well with them. And then these are just like a little kid set. It says May on it. A little bit of ceramic stuff. So yeah, I got also the glass bottle, which is up front, which was only 50 cents over at Fancy's Flea Market. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was awesome. It was a great day of treasure hunting. And yeah, another day here in the winter. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed, smack the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts. There'll be plenty more in the future. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.